Welcome to the Jonah Jones podcast, where I speak to everyday CrossFitters about different areas of their everyday life and how CrossFit has impacted them. Every episode the topic is randomly selected, and I also give my guests the chance to ask me any questions about anything they choose to. I have been coaching CrossFit for over 2 years now and have met a wide range of interesting people who are all on their own fitness journey. This is their story. I hope you enjoy. Let's get going. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 3. We made it to 3 episodes, which I think is quite an achievement. Again, the first 2 episodes went down really well. I'm very pleased with the response. I'm sat here with my 4th guest on episode 3, Mr. James Woodley.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
Good, good.
What have you been doing today?
It's chilled today. I had my daughter, relaxed, and then just done a 10-mile run.
10 more. How did that go?
It was tough through Sutton Park, so there was plenty of hills, and it was a bit of a slog, but got to the end.
I get so bored doing them long runs, man. I don't know how you do it. You do them a lot.
Yeah, I'm just scared if I stop,
Yeah.
I won't be able to start again, sort of thing. So
Yeah,
just keep moving.
My plan's always just run out in one direction for like half an hour.
Yeah.
So that way I have to come back, otherwise I'm not getting home.
Yeah.
But if I'm just like, sometimes I'll be running, I'll be like, I'll just stay local, so if I get bored, I'll
Just come home.
just come home. But yeah, if you just run out straight,
Yeah.
can't come home. Swimming's the same. I get so bored swimming.
Yeah, something I need to get into.
Yeah, man, it's good, it's enjoyable, but when you're just swimming up and down a lane, it's like a
Yeah,
little bit shit.
mind numbing.
Yeah, you want to die a little bit. But yeah, then you can get out and leave. But when you're running, you're like, right, I've come this far.
Yeah.
Gotta get home.
I like the challenge of it though. It's more, like when I was running today, I thought I could easily slow down or stop. But I knew my body's capable of carrying me, but my mind's telling me otherwise.
Yeah,
So it's just, I like the mental battle. And I feel like it separates me from
Nice.
the so-called normal people.
Yeah, man.
Lying on a settee watching Corrie or something. I'd rather be challenging myself.
Yeah, James won the fun run this year.
No. I got my time that I wanted, so I was happy.
Which was?
Sub 60 minutes. So,
Awesome. So you didn't win the race.
I
but
didn't win the race.
You
but
won our hearts.
Yeah.
You
I won my own race.
No, anyone that runs the fun run in under an hour is putting some work.
Yeah, it's a challenge that it took me 3 attempts, so.
Oh, nice. What were your other 2 times?
My first time was 67 minutes. The second time was 62 minutes, which really pissed me off.
Yeah,
and then the third one was 58 minutes, so.
Nice.
So, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
man. I hate when you got a time in your head. You look up at the clock, you're like 3 seconds
yeah.
over it, you're like, oh, man.
Yeah, but like the first time I was massively overweight, and it was just like I was happy with that time, 68 minutes. But obviously I got the bug for running and stuff then, so you wanna be up there getting the good times with everyone else.
How much weight have you lost?
Maybe 2 stone. I was like 16 stone.
Oh, nice.
Just eating crap, eating McDonald's every day, but it was part of the journey that I was on anyway. I got myself out of a dark place, got into work, got comfortable in work, and I thought fitness wasn't on my priority list then.
Yeah.
It was more just like I'd got through like near-death experiences, come out alive. So like eating crap food and that, I was alright with that.
Yeah. Last 2 weeks or 2 episodes, I've had 3 guests that I think have really been into that community side of CrossFit really well. And I think James is as well, but I think James is one of the most committed people in terms of committed to fitness that I've ever had the joy of teaching and coaching and meeting and training with. Why don't you just share, your journey into fitness?
I mean, my journey into fitness, it all started really about 4 years ago, which was I'd come off the back end of having problems with alcohol and drugs for like a good 10-year battle, and then, you know, cutting a bit out. My brother sort of said, come for a run. Started doing a bit of running, so really struggling with it. But I think I just always had that grit and determination. Like, I didn't want to stop. You know, when he'd take me on like a 2-mile run, and I could have easily have just gone, oh, come on, let's stop. But I thought, you know, pride took over, and I wanted to get to the end, sort of thing. And, you know, chipping away, kept going. And, you know, I started doing the circuits at Windy Leisure Centre, and just slowly started really getting into it. And just once I started, just haven't stopped.
That's awesome, man. When did you find CrossFit then?
Found CrossFit about 3 years ago. Really enjoyed the style of training. You know, a lot of people were saying, look, you should get into CrossFit. I was at another gym at the time, which was like similar sort of circuit style training, kettlebells, dumbbells, but not CrossFit at all, but similar kind of stuff. But obviously I was dedicated to that gym at the time, and you get that connection, don't you, when you're training. It's like you feel like you don't want to leave, like, you know, you feel like they've helped you so much on your journey. You sort of like owe them something to stay, and that was sort of like how I felt at the time. But my friend Laz, who's a member as well.
Shout out Laz.
Shout out Laz O'Sullivan. He's a member at B76, and he was saying, you know, come over. And eventually I made the break about 16, 17 months ago.
Yeah, and you fit in so well. I can't even remember. I can't remember a time when you weren't at the gym. I can't remember when you joined. I can't remember becoming friends with you. I just felt like ever since you joined, we just got on.
Yeah.
I can't even remember a time that I didn't know James. I
don't know. I just felt so happy when I arrived there, and that's not even an exaggeration. Like, since I got there, I've literally gone out like 4 or 5 times a week, every week, and I just, like, you know, I love everyone there. I love what Gary and Lee and yourself do. I think, like, for me, it was a life-changing situation, and it still is, you know, for me.
Even when we go out and everyone's had a few, and everyone's like, oh, James, come on, have a drink with me, James. You're like, no.
Yeah.
You're still dedicated to the, you know, that.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, like, down to the drink, like we touched on earlier. I mean, I don't drink. I used to drink when I was younger, and it just got me into some bad situations. You know, some dark places, like, mentally, physically, everything. You know, it's done me no favours at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's that amazing difference that exercise, good food, good sleep has on a human being. Like, the difference is insane. I mean, I remember when I used to be playing football, and I didn't know about that, you know, the other side. Like, you had to eat well, you had to sleep well, and all this stuff. And I'd come home and go to the biscuit tin and grab like 14 biscuits.
Yeah,
this is fun, man. I'm doing exercise. This means I can eat whatever I want.
Yeah,
I've always been quite lucky with, you know, my body types have always been generous.
Yeah,
but I couldn't run or anything like that. I could run fast. I was powerful, but my endurance was so bad. But I was like, at the time, I was just like, this is mad. I'm doing so much exercise. I can do what I want. But now, having come into learning about good food, good sleep, all that stuff, it's really changed how I am as a person. I'm so much happier and healthier.
Yeah.
If I eat crap now and I feel bad, or don't sleep and I feel moody, that's like how I used to feel all the time. And you're like, how did I feel like this every day?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm with food and stuff. It's a constant battle. I mean, like, I did pile on a bit of weight, still chipping away at it, still got about 5% body fat I want to lose, but I know it's coming off. But obviously with working and stuff, it's just so hard to, like, you know, commit to like a strict, say, like a 12-week eating plan when I'm working. I have my daughter, And it's like, it sounds like excuses, but it's literally like, if anyone's committed, I know I am. And like, I try sort of throughout the week, 5-6 times a week, eating clean and being mindful, but then my head goes and I end up in that dessert shop in Wild Green.
Oh, mate, it's good. I was there on Saturday.
Yeah.
I had the cookie dough cheesecake.
Yeah.
It was the best thing I've ever
That's
had.
it.
And I felt so bad afterwards. I was like,
I do.
oh man, I shouldn't have had that. But, you know, moderation, man. Got to get balance.
Yeah, of course.
But I just found that really interesting that you said you want to lose this body fat percentage. And I really like that, because I really don't like when people are like obsessed with losing weight. I mean, I don't think it's a bad goal to have, to lose weight, but I think for someone like yourself, it's naturally that little bit like a, you know, bigger body shape.
Yeah.
You know, you're not like long and lean like Loz is
Yeah,
long and
yeah.
lean.
Yeah.
But you get those long and lean people, and people will look at them, people that don't train, but they're naturally long and lean, and then they'll compare them to someone like yourself
Yeah.
that runs the fun run in under 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And they'll look at, and know nothing about you. They'll say, oh, the tall, skinny guy, he's definitely healthier and fitter.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you look underneath, it's definitely not the case. And I
Yeah.
think that's where the obsession with losing weight is so wrong. Because if you know, if you start training, you could put on some muscle.
Yeah.
And your body fat percentage could have gone down. But
Yeah.
you step on the scales, my weight's the same, or
or
my weight's
more.
gone up. And
Yeah.
then you're like, what? Well, what's the point then?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
really you're so much healthier and happier. And I think
Yeah.
there are so much better other indicators like body fat to be worried about than
Yeah.
just be this obsession of losing weight and looking good. I think if you're doing exercise, you're eating well, you're sleeping well,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel better. Your body fat percentage is gonna be better, and maybe you don't lose all that weight you wanted to, but you're gonna be healthier and happier.
Yeah. And health-wise, I mean, without lying, I'm not lying at all. I haven't even had a cold for 2 years.
Yeah, I
You
feel
know,
that, yeah.
I've been eating chicken and broccoli out of Tupperware tubs for the last 2 years, literally, for, you know, like all day, every day. And, you know, coming back to some people that I know that still living on Chinese takeaways, curries and stuff, you know, they're always ill, they're always having days off.
Yeah, yeah.
There's always a problem.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think, you know,
James just showed up at my door with his tub of, what was it?
that was lean turkey, mince and veg.
Nice, man. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the first episode being recorded at the Jones residence.
Yeah. Feel very
he's
welcomed.
rocked up with his Tupperware. Just like it.
Yeah.
I'm sat. I have a nice big red blanket in my pajamas because, you know,
Nice.
who needs to get dressed on a Sunday? And that was a good introduction.
Yeah, I like
That was a
that.
nice serious talk there.
Yeah, that was good.
So let's get into the main topic of the episode. We've got the box full of nonsense here. Both gonna pick one. Whichever one we like the most is the one we will talk about. What'd you get?
I got CrossFit.
I got family.
Yeah, that's nice.
Family. Should we talk about family? That's nice. So, James, has CrossFit affected your family life?
Oh, massively, yeah. I mean, you know, as we've touched on earlier, fitness in general, fitness training, CrossFit, I love it all, to be honest. And in terms of, has it affect my family? Well, I feel like I'm setting a good example, well, better than good, and a brilliant example to my daughter. You know, even she's 5 years old. She says she wants to eat healthy. She doesn't want unhealthy snacks anymore. Wherever she asks where's daddy's at the gym, you know, it's better than saying, oh, he's at the pub. Or I feel like I'm setting good examples to a lot of people, to be honest. And
Yeah, that's good.
to family and friends, really.
You have a close family?
Yeah, we are close. There's myself, my brother, and my sister. I'm the youngest. And my dad sadly lost my mum in 2010, which was like obviously a massive blow. She kept us all together. Hence why I probably went AWOL for a few years. But even like with my mum, you know, she's still with me now. I'm very spiritual in the way things have turned out. Actually, I wouldn't say religious, but I am spiritual. And I truly believe that the journey I've been on's happened for a reason.
Oh yeah, everything happens for a reason, man.
Yeah, and you know, I don't regret anything.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same, man.
Yeah, and as mad as it sounds, I just feel like every day now I'm protected by my mother.
Yeah.
And she's looking over us all, so she keeps my family together now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you can't have any regrets. I mean,
No.
those things happen in the past.
Yeah.
I think all the bad stuff that's happened in the past shapes who you are today.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty happy with who I am at the minute.
Yeah.
Are you pretty happy with who you are?
I'm really happy with who I'm becoming.
Exactly, man. And that's all shaped from the past. So
definitely. I
can't change a thing, man.
I mean, in terms of like, you know, saying like from where I was to where I've become now, I mean, I get told it constantly, you know, how well I've done and how well I'm doing and stuff, and you know, you don't see it yourself because you're just cruising along on your own journey.
Who in the family are you like close with? Who?
I'm close with my sister, but to be honest, I ring everyone every day because I do a lot of driving.
Yeah.
I get bored, so I just ring them up and do their heads in.
And my sister's just come back from uni, man, but she'd FaceTime every day when she was bored. Like, it's just me, her, and mum at home.
Nice.
But like, we have such a big family, like cousins. My mum's got sisters, like grandparents. We're all so close on this side, on the Jones side. It's just nice to always, you know, have something to look forward to, because there's always a family event on the horizon.
Yeah.
We all get together, and it's really nice just to have everyone there. Like, and we're so big, it's hard to get everyone together.
Yeah.
When it happens, it's special. Like.
Yeah. I mean, my sister's the one who's constantly putting in the effort, bringing us together. You know, like whether it's like my daughter's birthday or whoever's birthday, she's organising an event, or we're going for a meal, or she's having a party at her house. You know, she's always making the effort, because you know, blokes are just useless at stuff like that, aren't they? So she sort of took on that responsibility, which she does a great job.
Oh yeah, my nan gets fuming at me just because I'm so bad with my phone. Yeah. She texts me and I'll be like, I'll reply in a bit, and I totally forget.
I mean, my nan, she's an absolute legend. She's 92, and
nice, man.
She's still rocking along now. She's doing good.
That's good. Is there anyone in your family you'd like to be closer to that you aren't?
To be honest, I mean, since losing my mum, it has brought us together, closer. You know, I was never like super close with my dad. I was always sort of like close to my mum, but you know, obviously we've seen the struggles he's gone through, and you know, the situation he's been in. I've found myself like a lot closer to my dad.
Yeah.
And my brother and my sister, so they can't get away from me, see.
Yeah, man.
Because I just ring them up all the time and do their head in.
Is everyone local around?
Local-ish, yeah. Yeah, they're all from like the Birmingham area.
Yeah, that's good. We're all scattered all over the place, man. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get everyone together. Just everyone's everywhere. I think we're going to do Christmas though this year. All of us.
That'll be a big event.
Yeah, man. I feel sorry for whoever's cooking.
The Jones Christmas party.
Yeah, man. Jones. Whoever's cooking, good luck to you.
Yeah.
For me, it's family. Brought us so close together. You know, my parents haven't been together for a long time.
Yeah.
And that brought me, my mum, my sister, so close together. Just within us three. Like I was telling James before, I don't even know where my dad lives anymore. Like, in this country, not in this country, I don't have a clue. And you know, I probably could have a better relationship with him, but with the absence of him, it's brought me, my sister, and my mum just so close together. And you know, wouldn't change that for the world. If someone said, "Oh, you could have your dad back, or you could keep what you've got now," I'd be like, keep this all day long, because we're so close, and family's everything in it.
And I suppose that you've, like, obviously with your dad being absent from the house, you took on that
oh yeah, definitely.
Role.
I am man of the house.
Yes, of course.
The breadwinner.
Yeah.
I bring home the bacon.
There you go. Nice.
Look after everything here. I'm fucking useless, I am.
Nah.
The boiler broke today. The heating never came on, and I was like, I don't have a clue what
Panicked.
to do. Don't ask me.
Yeah. No, things like that's tough.
Like anything goes wrong. Get a guy in. Get a guy in. I don't have a clue.
Just give someone a call.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm like.
I don't have with my hands.
Yeah.
Useless.
No, same.
Sorry, girls.
So, oh god.
Couldn't resist. What's your next family event?
Next family event is my dad's birthday, actually.
How old is he?
He will be 64.
Happy birthday, Jim's dad.
Fred.
Shout out, Fred, man. Yeah.
So we're going for a curry at the
nice.
Kebabish in Boldmere.
Nice, man. That's good there.
Yeah, that's our favourite one.
Oh, yeah.
Do like a curry.
Yeah, curry's good, man.
It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, the shits the day after ain't great, but...
Nah, they don't agree with me.
Did they agree with anyone, mate?
Oh, dear.
Do you have a, like, favourite family memory? Or anything that just stands out to you of a really happy time with your family?
To be honest, I mean, it sounds bad, but from a young age, I was just drunk all the time. Even from like
You or just all of you?
just all of us. We're so pissed. But
We had a great time.
I remember various holidays and stuff that we went on as a family.
Yeah.
There's always something going on. But yeah, to pinpoint something exactly, I couldn't really do that.
No, I'm trying to think of one, but
It's I just try and remember the good times.
yeah,
because I did cause a few bad ones. So
yeah, been there, man.
yeah,
Been there. What's
have.
like when you were little? What made your mum the angriest? What you did? Anything you did?
Fuck, I was just a tearaway. I used to get expelled from primary schools, sent home for dinners because I was naughty. Just like fighting when I was in primary school. It's ridiculous looking back how bad I was. I don't know what was wrong with me. And then
one of the angriest my mum's was year 12 at school results day. She'd gone away on holiday. I was here on my own. She left on results day. Within about 20 minutes of her leaving, had all my mates round, set up this big results day party for the entire year in the garden.
Yeah.
It was raining. We put a load of tarpaulin down the entire length of the garden to waterproof it, so people didn't want to go inside. And with it, like, a whole year as school was round, she was landing off the plane to, like, Greece. She landed, she had a load of calls off, like, the neighbours, being no. What the fuck is going on at your house?
Yeah.
And she was phoning me, just getting off the plane, like,
oh my God.
What have you done? I was like, everything's under control. Absolutely nothing's happening. It's just like 5 of us. There's like 7
party.
People in the garden just getting smashed.
God.
She came back, all the plants had been just demolished and the carpet. Oh, man.
I do remember some good family. We used to always have family parties. And my mum used to always put on a good party. She loved the party. We used to like hire a marquee for in the garden.
Yeah.
Like it was a big thing, a party at the Woodleys.
Yeah, nice, man. We love a party. You got a party job?
I just used to help set up the beer and stuff.
I'm the speecher. I am. I make the speeches.
Oh no!
Every family event, it's like get up Jonah to do a speech for like my grandparents, like 50th anniversary, mum's 50th, sister's 21st, whatever. It's like I'm in charge of the speech.
Nice, nice job.
And like I'd never plan them as well.
No.
Totally improvised. A bit like this now.
Yeah.
Any closing remarks on family?
I think family is very important in anyone's life. And like we touched on earlier, fitness will help bring the family closer together and change your way of thinking. And
if you're healthier, you want your family around to be healthy with you.
Yeah.
It's been a nice topic, this has.
Oh yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. There's a few moments in there, but no, it was good. Right then, questions with Jonah. What you got for me?
These was just a bit off the cuff because I didn't have much time to
That's cool, man.
Prepare. Okay, my first question on the generals is: who or what gave you the inspiration to start the Jonah Jones podcast?
Oh, nice, man. So it was a Friday night in the box.
Yeah.
I was teaching, and we finished a WOD up.
Yeah.
We had 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
And I said to the class, right, if anyone wants to do any more skill work or ask me any questions, now's your chance. And someone was just like, do they have to be about CrossFit? Can they be about anything? I was like, ask me anything, man.
Yeah.
So by the end of it, we had everyone sitting around the whiteboard,
Yeah.
you know, looking up to me, just asking me random questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just had fun with it, had a laugh. And then as I was locking up, one of the guys in the class, I think it was Scott, shout out Scott, was like, you should do a podcast. And ever since then, I was like, oh, I fucking should do a podcast, man. Yeah. And then ever since that moment, like, I'm quite obsessive. Like, if I get something in my head, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah.
And then, rolled with it.
Here we are. But touching on that, you know, it's something that has evolved in myself, really, from doing CrossFit. I've been listening to quite a lot of podcasts.
Oh, yeah, I do it too.
Do you listen to a lot?
Yeah.
And who are some of the guys you listen to?
Oh,
or?
have you, Ben Bergeron's one.
Yeah, I like Ben
that one.
Bergeron's. Yeah.
I like the Tim Ferriss one, the Tribe of Mentors stuff.
Yeah.
Julie Fouché.
Yeah. All the CrossFitters.
Yeah, all the CrossFit ones. And then I'm really into films, man. So like film podcasts, I listen to a lot of them, like stuff about what's coming out and news and stuff.
Yeah,
I do a lot of that as well. I spend like hours listening to stuff. I just like it to help me wind down, going to bed and stuff.
Yeah, that's when I like to listen to them, because then the information just sinks into your subconsciousness. I find.
Yeah, I said on the last podcast I like to have screens off before I go to bed, but you can still have a podcast on in the background.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a healthier way of settling down.
Okay, do you want the next question?
The best podcast I'd probably say is this one.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're not listening to this one, then start listening to it.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. And 5-star rating.
And add me off. Okay. The next question I have for you is, what's an average day in the life of Jonah?
Absolutely nothing. If you ask me today on a Sunday, I got up about 10, watched some football highlights, and then watched 2 football matches, and then we're here.
But this is your rest day?
This is my rest day, so yeah. So Sunday, not a lot. Normal day.
Normal day.
Let's pick a Tuesday. Tuesday's good.
Okay.
So Tuesday I'll get up at 6 a.m. and go and teach the 7 a.m. class. I will then probably go home.
Yeah.
Might get some more sleep if I didn't sleep well.
Yeah.
Or grab some breakfast.
Yeah.
Tuesday I'll probably go and do a little bit of shopping.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning. Get me food if I need any food, any lunch or anything.
Yeah.
And then I will have lunch, go into the gym and train from 2 till 5-ish.
Yeah.
Get all my training done then. Then I'll teach the classes in the evening.
Yeah.
Go home, have dinner. Go to bed, rest and repeat.
Yeah. And that's...
What's a life day in the life of James Woodley?
Oh, God, now you're asking. Get up around 5 o'clock. Depends what day.
Run for 7 hours.
Depends what day it is.
Climb a mountain.
Try and get a running in the morning. Only a short 4 or 5 miler.
4 or 5 miles. Nothing easy.
That'll be from 5 till 6 a.m.
Alright, nice.
And then get back, shower, get ready for work, go to work. I work in the construction industry.
Man, James' big van.
Which
parks on the bottom of my road and I can't see around the corner.
Yeah, that's me. And then I'll go to work, get that bit out of the way, straight to the box. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then home, chill out, a bit of food, early night really.
Yeah, good early night.
Yeah, I try and get at least 7-8 hours in a night. Yeah.
Early night, early riser.
Early night, early riser.
See, I'm an early night, late riser.
Yeah. I know how, like,
in bed by 9, up by 12, 13 hours sleep, I'll be set.
Yeah, that's good. Nah, so yeah.
There's a thing as too much sleep, and I probably get it.
Yeah, nah, I don't think there is there?
Probably is.
Okay, I've got another one for you.
Cool.
What did you want to do when you was at school?
Not be at school.
No, like, as a career.
As a career?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I went through everything. For a while, I was just like, right, I'm just going to be a footballer.
Yeah.
Just because,
But you was good at football.
I was good at
weren't
football, yeah. I was never hard-working enough to make anything of it. Then I think I wanted to... There was a time when I wanted to become a writer.
you? Okay.
And then other than that, it was just... I never really knew something in sport.
Yeah.
I never really had a chosen career. It was more like, find something you like, do that for a bit, move on.
Yeah. I suppose it's hard, like, you know, when you're at school, when you're 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
So
And school doesn't nothing to help either, man.
No.
School was learning a load of nonsense.
when you ask to like choose a sort of career path, it's you don't know at that age. I mean,
Nah.
it's hard to know at my age.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm still
Yeah, man.
floating around myself.
So, man, I'm like, what am I going to do with myself, man? Am I going to be CrossFitting forever? Am I
Yeah.
going to be a podcaster?
Just do anything.
You know what? Maybe I'll just go and work in theatre. So, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, man. Still
Just-
finding myself.
just-
Maybe I should go to Thailand and find
Yeah.
myself.
Just go with the flow.
If you listen to episode 2, you'll understand that reference. If you
Okay.
didn't, go and listen to it.
There you go. 3 more questions,
Sweet.
but they are on CrossFit.
Hit me up.
My first one is, I mean, obviously knowing you, I know your main aim is to get to the games, the CrossFit games.
Mm-hmm.
But how has your journey been so far, and what are some of the main things you've learned on the way up to now?
Journey so far has been good, man. Like I've had fun with it. I've learnt a lot. I think the biggest thing I've learnt is work on your weaknesses. 100%, man. Like last year, I definitely skipped over some. I was like, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Heavy deads won't come up in the open. Loads of double unders won't come up in the open. Rowing workout won't come up in the open.
Yeah.
They all came up in the open. I was fuming. So that's been the biggest thing I've taken into this year is every day I hammer your weaknesses. Like I've been rowing 4 times a week, deadlifting 3 times a week. So I think that's the biggest thing is you can't avoid your weaknesses.
No.
That's the biggest thing I've taken away. But yeah, I've enjoyed the journey so far. It gets tough just because there's some days you just don't want to train. And then some days I don't train.
Yeah.
And you feel bad. So you've just got to remember how good you feel when you feel bad and you do train compared to when you feel bad and you don't train.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
feels a lot better afterwards.
So it's having that balance as well.
Yeah, that balance is hard, man. Because some days you need balance. You need to
Yeah.
rest it up and you need to go out with your friends and
And
have
listen
a
to
drink
your body.
and chill out a bit. And then, but it's hard, man, because sometimes you do that for balance and you feel really guilty and you're like,
Yeah.
but I think I need to be better at that because
No,
you do need
definitely.
balance. But sometimes when you try and get that balance, you're just like, this is bad.
Yeah.
I'm not, this isn't helping.
No,
But it
it's-
probably is.
Definitely, yeah. What CrossFit skills did you or do you struggle with the most?
What skills do I struggle? Freestanding handstand.
Okay.
As a pure skill thing that's just practice.
Yeah.
I can walk on my hands for like ever, man. But just
Yeah.
purely just staying still in a handstand, I find it impossible. Like,
Yeah.
I've spent so
We
long
was
practicing
doing that
as
that
well.
day. Yeah.
Like I can't get more than like 15 seconds. Like I can move around a bit and stay up there
Yeah.
for quite a while, but just staying dead still, I find it really hard. I need to work on that, but
I heard you mention in the previous podcast about your hamstrings.
yeah,
But you got big quads.
yeah.
But yet you struggled with your hammies a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said last time, I went to see an osteopath and he was like, "You've got no hamstrings, man."
Yeah.
I've been working
Massive
hard at
quads.
that. But yeah, that's the good thing about seeing someone professional is they can tell you that. Like
Yeah.
I could have guessed my hamstrings needed work,
Yeah.
but without someone telling me
Yeah.
this is the problem, go fix it, I wouldn't have known. Like so that's been really good.
I mean, do you do any other recovery or stuff, sports massages or anything?
It's expensive, so not
Yeah.
but like the osteopath will sort me out
Yeah.
hopefully I'll go next month or
Just
something.
plenty of rolling and stuff.
Yeah, man, lots of rolling. I find
Stretching.
rolling really helps. Stretching, not a big fan of. I find it works for
Yeah.
some people. I
Not
think
hot
if you-
yoga.
No, not hot yoga. I think if you need to work on your flexibility, I think stretching's great.
Yeah.
But for recovery, foam rolling I find so much more beneficial.
Yeah.
Just ironing out all them knots.
Yeah.
And then just active recovery, man. I mean, like, recovery is just about getting your blood round to your sore muscles.
Yeah.
So if you can do things to help that, like active recovery, just going for a walk.
Yeah.
And a warm bath, and heat gets blood to your body as well. If you deep heat and
just sort of flushing out like the lactic acid.
yeah, it's proper stuff like that for recovery. Just foam rolling, active recovery, and heat.
Yeah. The last question I got is, what gives you the most satisfaction as a coach / athlete in the box?
As an athlete, it's seeing hard work pay off.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I PB'd my snatch.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
My snatch hadn't put any weight on it in a long time, like over a year. And I said, right, if I need to put weight on it, I need to work on it. So I did a lot of work, building up to heavy snatches and stuff, trying to get stronger. And then I put 7.5 kilos on it, and it was so satisfying to know I've worked for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So what about as a coach? What gives you that satisfaction there?
When someone's struggling with a movement or something technical,
to
do with whatever it would be, and you give them a cue, they get it, and it clicks. Because different people in the box will respond to different things. 2 people might have the same problem with their kip or their deadlift or whatever.
Yeah.
But saying a different thing to each of them might help them.
Yeah.
Like you're telling them to do the same thing, but the words you use to some people, or the way you describe it, or the show them, is like different for them. Or something like that. And when you get it right with someone that you can see that it's clicked. It's really satisfying to say I've helped that person get better today.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people might be slightly quicker learners than others.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Or like have that base fitness. But I mean, I've seen, even like you see fit people come in, but it's like, they might be good running, but then when you throw in deadlifts as well, all of a sudden their running's not as good as I thought it was.
Man. We get guys that run half marathons come in, and you get them to do it with back squats or deadlifts, and they die. Do even like burpees and stuff, even something still aerobic. Get them to run and do burpees, like half marathon, as
just
sat on their arse. It's like
that's what I love about CrossFit.
Yeah, it's good, man. 6 people on their arse.
Yeah, it's just the challenge.
Yeah,
like you mentioned with Fran. I mean, I remember doing that, and it was just horrible. I could taste like metal in my lungs for like days after.
I love when something like Fran comes on the board.
Yeah.
21:59.
Yeah.
Thrusters, pull-ups, and a new person will look at it like, is that it? I'm going home. It's just stick around for about half an hour, mate.
Yeah.
And then they do Fran, and it takes them like 8 minutes, and they're just absolutely on their arse. Like, I love it. That's it, mate. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do something else?
Try it.
Come on, let's go for that run. You want to do now?
Yeah. You'll be crawling out the door.
Let's do part 2 now. Come on.
I love it when you see the 2K row test come up.
Yeah, you get a load of... Is that it? 2K row? Fights. 8 minutes later.
Yeah.
Come on, what? Yeah, that's it. You've done it now. Let's do something else.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I'm doing.
Spewing the guts off. That's what I love about CrossFit. It's just
good, man. That intensity, man. It's been fun. How have you found this experience?
I found it good, actually. I feel like obviously there's a lot more stuff to talk about, but the time runs away, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. We've been on for 45 plus minutes.
Yeah. I just think, as the topic as a whole is about CrossFit, I just think, to anyone who's never done CrossFit, it's something that once you start, you'll never stop. I always go on about it to everyone. I think people are sick of hearing it, but it's so addictive.
I mean, I think that's one of the main points of this podcast is, yes, we talk about CrossFit. Yeah. This is why I've got this box of other things to talk about, because it's great talking about thrusters and pull-ups.
Yeah.
But it's that relationships you build, which what makes CrossFit what it is.
Yeah, as a community, I mean...
Yeah, exactly, man. Thrusters and pull-ups are great, but...
I think that's one of the reasons why it is so addictive, because you go to your local box, and it's not a gym.
It's not.
You know, it's not people standing
it's a
there
family.
doing arm curls, looking at themselves in the mirror. It's you go there and you socialise.
Exactly, man.
You know, you become friends with people.
Man. Thrusters and pull-ups are great, but the relationships you make,
yeah, exactly,
10 times better. To anyone that's not sure if they would get on this, do well on this podcast, or not sure about coming on, what would you say to them?
I'd just say go for it.
Go for it. You were nervous when you were coming on.
I was a bit apprehensive, but obviously because I have been interviewed before, but not on a podcast, and I just and it wasn't too awkward.
Make of that what you will.
Yeah, I just said no comment for it all. So that was a pretty easy interview. I mean, they fired a lot of questions at me, but
no comment.
I just said no comment. and that was it really. But anyone who's a bit, anyone who gets the call up to come on to the Jonah Jones podcast, just go for it.
Don't wait for the call up though. Call me, man.
Yeah,
call me up. Hit me up.
Hit me up. Subscribe.
Leave a like. Share. This has been fun. I think last week with Amy was pure nonsense for however long. I think that we've touched on some more serious topics here.
Yeah.
But I think that's good. I think everyone's going to get a chance to know you a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean,
we've had a few laughs as well.
Yeah, I mean, everyone probably pretty much knows like my general sort of story.
Yeah. Well, anyone that doesn't, now they do.
Now they do. But they can always ask me, and I'm always there to help as well.
Exactly, man. And
if I can.
And we've had fun. And we've had fun.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, me too.
I just think, with CrossFit as well, it's not just the training and stuff, it's the knock-on effects it has, like we touched on regarding family and stuff. It only creates positivity. If you're doing something good will come. So it's nice. Man. It's nice to be nice.
A nice touch to leave it on.
Yeah.
This has been episode 3 with Jonah and James. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, a review, and a nice 5-star rating for me, and I would be very grateful. It's been a pleasure, James.
Thank you, Jonah. Thanks for asking me.
No problem. Anyone else wants to come on the show, let me know. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.